What's up, YouTube? Thanks for joining me for another video. Colorado's still kind of getting warmer, so hopefully I can start filming some more recent content and kind of do some more, kind of vlog kind of stuff. But in the meantime, I'm still going to be doing these recaps every once in a while once I start doing some more up-to-date stuff. Just so I kind of get through all of these clips, because this is the best way of kind of doing all of this. But anyways, let's just jump right in. So to kind of start things off, on this day, this is back probably around 2015, me and my buddy, Chris, this is a different one, me and him wanted to, fish for a bit since he was back visiting from Colorado Mesa. We decided, hey, we'll start at Lonetree, which that's what these clips here are of some of the fish we caught within the first like 2 or 3 hours we were fishing there. Fishing was kind of slow. We only caught like about a fish an hour, maybe just having even a bite an hour. It was kind of slow. I mean, the fish, like size-wise were great. Not gonna bash that, but for whatever reason, we just kind of wanted more bites. So to give you an idea, though, we were kind of hesitant on leaving because it was just we were getting bites and they were decent fish, but yeah, we just kind of felt like a switch might be good. The weather was pretty nice that day. Bluebird skies, pretty calm water. Conditions that were just perfect for kind of what we were wanting to try to do. So we decided to actually try and go to Lon Hagler. To give you an idea, that's just only down the road. And I've actually never been to Lon Hagler before that. And he was like, you know what, we'll give it a try. It should be fun, yada, yada, yada. Sorry, to go back real quick, we were catching those fish at Lonetree, just flipping and pitching a Senko and a jig. Honestly, any flipping and pitching probably would have worked if it was a natural color because the water was fairly clear. But anyways, we went to Lon Hagler and we started off just flipping and pitching, and sure enough, just right away, just right at the get-go, we started just hammering them. So, yeah, that's kind of pretty much how our day went. We honestly caught a ton of bass just flipping and pitching. I think the key was just having that natural color, because both at Lonetree and Lon Hagler, the water was clear, like out west kind of clear. Like, oh, you might need thin diameter to line. The nice thing is here in Colorado, there's not as much pressure as like a lot of those like Californian, like all those super clear lakes out west, like Powell and Meade and whatnot. So. But yeah, so yeah, we just were just flipping and pitching the entire day, just focusing on just any kind of timber. Yeah, we didn't even fish the dams at either of those places. We tried, we didn't try any like rock or anything. But like I said, when we got to Lon Hagler, we were just getting bit, like just nonstop. It was just a ton of fun, and like I said, that was my first time going there. So, first off, I love just trying new places, like you've seen in that Aurora video. Like, I love just going to new lakes. So, I just fell in love with this place. And, just kind of moving forward, you'll see a few more videos from Lon Hagler. Lon Hagler is probably one of my favorite places to fish, just because there's multiple patterns, and it's just, there's a lot of times where you can just have that lake to yourself, and that's just awesome for me. I love having a lake to myself pretty much. But the main thing was we were just catching them. We just caught a ton of numbers. We didn't get size. I think our biggest fish was probably about 2.5 at Lon Hagler, while that was our smallest fish at Lonetree. So, like the size versus quantity, the quality versus quantity, we wanted to get quantity that day. Looking back, I kind of wish we decided to just stay and keep fishing Lonetree, just because we were catching the size there for sure, and I think we could have had a pretty good sack at the end of the day. But I mean, whatever. But anyways, kind of, I stuck another kind of Lon Hagler trip onto this video just because it'd be kind of short, and this day was kind of not the best, but I mean it was still fun to go out. So we started fishing, and the first 10 minutes we started fishing, I hooked into this carp flipping into this isolated brush pile, and just, man, that was a ton of fun. I just got that rod, which was a PAL 3D Max, so it was just a lot of fun to just catch that thing on that. I mean, it was just a ton of just fight, and I was able to horse him in, and the thing was, he actually ate the jig. Like, I didn't snag him or anything. The jig was in his mouth, as you see in this video, and yeah, it was just a ton of fun catching that thing. But for the most part, we were just kind of junk fishing, like flipping, cranking. I know on the video I didn't get this. I had a few frogfish too, which was a lot of fun, but it'd be nice if I actually had them on the GoPro. But yeah, like I said, like this time the water was a little darker, so we ended up catching them flipping, frogs, and cranking on the dam or riprap. So yeah, like we kind of were able to do kind of a little of everything, which was a lot of fun. I mean, we didn't catch a ton of fish like when I was with in the other clips from the other day, but I mean, on this day it was still fun. The size of the fish were a little bigger this time around, and on top of that, this was like the 4th time I went there, so I mean, I can't complain. The weather was a little overcast, but it was still pretty nice. I mean, it was a lot of fun, mainly because of that carp. Because at that point, I've only caught carp on kind of lighter rods, so like snagging them on a crankbait or catching them on a spinning rod. I've never caught them on like a bigger stick like that, so it was just kind of cool to see what I can horse in with that rod. Because, I mean, in all honesty, I probably could have horsed them in more, because I think I had 17-pound test on that. So yeah, I mean, it was just a ton of fun catching that guy and just kind of going out, because on that day too, we were on our way back from a fishing trip in Nebraska that just did not pan out, and we were just like, you know what, we got to redeem ourselves, and we ended up just hitting up Lon Hagler on the way back, and yeah, we were just able to kind of put something together and catch a few fish, and just kind of salvage our failure out in Nebraska, and at least just still get out and fish. Like, kind of the moral of the story for this looks like this video is just making a change and adapting, and maybe even changing lakes, and just completely kind of erasing maybe a bad experience, or just making that change of scenery to just kind of have a better day, even though especially the first time we didn't really have a bad day at Lonetree. So yeah. So bait wise, to give you an idea, like I said, flipping and pitching, we were using a jig with a trailer. I just took a trailer off this, or no, this guy's brand new, so yeah, it doesn't have a trailer on it. So yeah, just kind of any flipping jig is what I use. Honestly, too, you could have used just a Texas rig. I'm pretty sure. Just use a natural color like watermelon, green pumpkin, or whatever forward you're trying to imitate. The other thing we used were Senkos, just pitching those. But Senkos work about everywhere, so that's kind of, yeah. But anyways, and then like crankbait wise, I was using medium diving crankbaits just because that riprap gets pretty deep, and they're usually not. If they are shallow, I just like feeling the rocks for most of the retrieve. So I was using these medium divers, kind of like the Strike King here and this Bandit. But you could use Rapala or like DT6, or even probably a little deeper than that. But yeah. Like I said, it was pretty basic, and just being able to just kind of throw whatever was pretty nice. that's why I like fishing there. Is, there's always a different pattern there that you could try to figure out. Like there's days where I'll go and I can't get bit anything. I can get bit on like about 3 different baits, so I can find some kind of pattern. Like probably usually 1 reaction bait, 1 finesse, and 1 kind of like flipping and pitching, or some other. I don't want to really say finesse because I don't feel like a jig's super finesse, but still, like just like I said, just trying to figure out a few different bites there. So yeah. Thanks for watching this video or episode. Yeah, episode, whatever. I hope that y'all learned something, or were entertained, or whatever. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Jigs. Throw them, don't throw them, whatever. It's fun.